Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Rising Info Live here at Rise Up Creatives. This is Master Coach A. I'm a coaching entrepreneur. I am one of the partners here at Rise Up Creatives. And what we do inside in this digital platform is that we help individuals, specifically those entrepreneurs or wannabe entrepreneurs, those people in the corporate world, those people who's starting to have or to own their business, or those people who's thinking of resigning, quitting their corporate job and starting their own business. We want to help you with a turnkey solutions that would enable you to jumpstart in the business that you want, or be able to build your brand while you're still employed. So if you are one person who knows someone who wants to get started in business, if you know someone who's been struggling in business, or maybe you want someone who wants to scale up, who wants to level up, who wants to have creative opportunities to level up their income stream, especially during this time of pandemic, then Rise Up Creatives is here to help you. This is the first time, if this is the first time you're meeting me, I'd like to welcome you all, and I'd like to say, don't keep me a secret, and don't turn off yet. Okay, don't turn off yet this video. Okay, so if you are one person who's doing a lot of things, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking this moment to learn. Thank you for being with me. And if you have been invited, or probably you're watching this on a replay, tonight's conversations would really be important and life-changing for you. I'm gonna be talking about the missing piece. Okay, so how many of you here, okay, you're joining me? I'm starting to see a lot of our coaches right now, a lot of our kindred coaches, a lot of our MBAs, our people are tip I would say are typical viewers. When I say typical, it means you are that ideal person who would really come in and learn. So that's typical in our tribe. Okay, we come in, we study, we learn, because it's typical for us to nurture and strengthen our muscles, our coaching muscles. So thank you so much for being here, kindred coaches. Keep tagging a friend, keep circulating our link, and please let somebody knows that there is a conversation happening tonight that would unpack and that would reveal that missing piece. Okay, so as I get started, I want to have these questions throw on the ball right now. Let me call, like, really roll it out immediately. Okay, right now. Okay, and I want you to put your answers on the screen. Okay, so immediately I want you to just put your answers on the chat box. Okay, while you're tagging, okay, while you're tagging your friend, while you're inviting people to come in, I want you to think about, okay, think about your level. Okay, your level right now, your state right now, in a scale of 1 to 5. Okay, where are you now in terms of your skills, your heart to care, your hard work, and your income? Okay, so what does it mean? If you are one person who's in the corporate and thinking of doing business, or you are a business owner, or you are a startup business owner right now, and you're struggling, and you're thinking, can I continue? Do I have what it takes to continue? Can I be the boss of my own company? Can I be the CEO? Okay, in my personal practice as a business coach, I help many people, okay, become their own CEOs, the CEOs of their own company. And one of the toughest thing would always be how to transition, or the moment of transition, when you start to encounter difficulties in terms of your skills, in terms of your heart expanding, in terms of the hard work. Am I, they start questioning themselves, am I doing much? Am I doing enough? Or are there things that I still need to do? Okay, hard work. And in terms of income. Okay, so four things. Okay, four things: skill, the heart, the big heart to care, the hard work that you're doing right now, and your income, or your money coming from the business that you want, the business that you're building, the side hustles that you're having right now, and or maybe if you have already transitioned, okay, the business that's supposed to be paying you. Okay, so what is your level of satisfaction? Skill, care, heart expanded. Okay, yeah, like your skill, and then the care to care for people. The heart, how expanded is your heart? Number 3 is the hard work, and number 4 is the income. So let me know in the chat box. So here's what you do. Okay, number 1 is skill. Okay, skill. What is your rate? Okay, what is your rate on your skill? On a scale of 1 to 4, how do you rate yourself right now? Okay, in terms of skill, 1 to 4. So put it in the chat box there, please. Okay. So what is your rate in terms of the skill sets that you have right now? Okay, how much of it do you have? Okay, how much skills do you have right now? On a scale of 1 to 4, are you doing a work? Are you doing a business? Are you operating a business where you are able to use your skill on a level of 1 to 5? Are you 5 being the highest, or do you have what it is? What is it needed? Do you have the needed skills to grow that business in terms of skills? Scale of 1 to 4, a 1 to 5. Number two, okay, what is your level? Okay, how do you rate yourself right now? On a scale of 1 to 5, how expanded is your heart? Next, how much of a hard work do you do right now? And of course, the last part is, there are 4 questions only, is the income, the money. Okay, so keep it coming, keep it coming. Okay, so you why while others are thinking, others, please continue to type in there, continue to share the link, continue to invite other people to come and help us come in and join us the conversations tonight, because this is gonna be very, very helpful for everyone. Okay, so now, generally speaking, okay, I want you to figure out your belief in yourself. Okay, your belief on yourself. This is the 5th question. On a scale of 1 to 5, what is your belief in yourself to be able to do a business that have or got transformational impact? Okay, so what is your belief in yourself on a scale of 1 to 5? How much do you believe that your product, your service? So I'm not only talking to people who are coaches or doing services. Probably you have a tangible product. You have a real like something that can be touched, that can be hold, that can be smelled. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you believe that your product, your service have a transformational impact? Or you doing the business is giving out, okay, not, like giving you the opportunity to have that transformational impact. So that's the question number 5. Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 5, I want you to rate right now your belief in yourself. Keep it coming, please. Okay, let me know in the chat box, let me know in the comment, because it is important for me to see. Okay, it is important for me to see if you are believing in yourself, that what you're doing, what you want to do, is gonna be giving you that impact. Coach Rizal, okay, Coach Rizal, I saw the number 1. Now now I'm seeing number 4. What does it mean, Coach Rizal? Number 4 is for what? The belief that you will have transformational impact. I would like to assume that. Okay. Okay. So now, how many of you here, okay, as you rate yourself, okay, and your state in a scale of 1 to 5, when you scale everything, okay, when you're trying to scale right now in terms of skill sets, your heart, your hard work, your income, and your belief that what you're doing is truly transformational and can impact people. Okay, how many of you here feels that the scores may be high or can be higher, and you would agree with me, or you would say, Coach, I need a lift, I need more, I need an increase of scores, I need to push that scores further, or I'm struggling. Okay, I probably have the heart, the big heart, I probably have the skills, I probably do the work, and I believe that I can create impact, but I struggle with income. How many of you here, okay, hashtag me, have that? Okay, you know that you've got a big heart, you've got the skills, you do the hard work, and what you're offering is transformational, but it does not equate with the income that you're having. Hashtag me. How many of you here have that? That even if you're in, like, you're earning right now, even if the business that you're having right now is giving you funds, giving you money, giving you extra, you know that it can be more. It should be more, or you deserve more. I want you to put it in the chat box, put it in the comment straight. Hashtag me. Okay. If you're just coming in and if you're watching this on a replay, every Wednesday, these conversations that I'm having here at Rise Up Creatives, Rising Info, is an opportunity for you to learn what we do and how we can help you by starting in a point where you are getting an understanding of where you are today, because it is impossible for service providers like us to give you help if you don't understand, you don't know where you are. So every Wednesday at 9 p.m. here at Rise Up Creatives, this Rising Info comes in live so that we help you get into a space where you are getting clarity of what you need, what you want, what is missing, and where do you need help. You probably is not getting help because you don't know what help to get. Okay, so this missing piece might probably be the answer, or that one thing that is missing in your space. So this one piece, this missing piece, comes in a box, comes in a package, and so I'm gonna unpack the package to you tonight. Okay, and I'm starting on a space where you are skilled, you've got the heart, you're doing the hard work, you know that there are that what you do is transformational, but it is not equating, or it's not manifesting, or it is not proportionate to the income that you're getting. Let me know in the chat box if that is you. Hashtag me. Okay, so I'm speaking to people who's doing business, who's offering a products and services. Maybe you're doing this on a side hustle, but you know that you are really giving a lot of yourself, giving a lot of your efforts, giving you a lot of energy, but you are not connecting, okay, in terms of the money in the bank. So, like, there's a gap, a big gap, and you want to solve that gap. I want to see on the chat, on the comment, hashtag me, so I know that there are people who would appreciate and who would really put into practice what I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. Okay, so I'm going to unpack that. If you tell me hashtag me, then I'm going to unpack that tonight for you. Okay, I'm going to shed light, and this is very practical of how you can immediately put some oxygen, okay, or put some helium in the marketing balloons, okay, or in the marketing hot air balloons that you need to have right now, and probably you don't know what kind of helium do you need. I'm gonna unpack that tonight. So I just need you to come into a space where you're saying me, hashtag me, I need that. I need that coach. Okay. It helps me a lot to see that there are people, real people, live audience who's saying me, because now I understand, like, I can see your faces, okay, because you're my students, okay, so I can have a mental picture of who am I talking about, whom am I talking to, and what I am talking about. So I need, okay, so I need that. Okay, hashtag me, I need that. I love it. Okay, so let me know. Okay, and if you are watching this on a replay and this connects with you and there are questions that you want to throw and you want to clarify, please do not hesitate. 0917586161. We can have a strategy call that is absolutely, absolutely free of charge or complimentary. Just because you've watched my educational moment with you right now, then I want to honor that. And if you have questions, you can absolutely message us and I can have a sessions with you. So now let's move on. When you start your business, okay, when you start your sideline, when you start like feeling that heart. Okay, I want you to, I want you to do this. Okay, if you've been following me suit for quite some time, if you're watching my FB lives, you would probably see me, if you're attending class, I would always do this. Okay, if you know this, I would always do this, or I would do this. Okay, how many of you realize that? And sometimes it feels like I'm moving my hair, or I'm moving my jacket. But here's the thing. I want you to just like do this with me now. Okay, start like feeling your heart. I want you to just like feel your heart. I want you to feel, can you hear the heartbeat? And I want you to just like come into a space where you know that heart still beats for your business. Okay, I want you to do that. Like, come on, touch your, like, feel the beat. And whatever you're doing right now, if you're a service provider, you are a seller of one product, I want you to touch your heart. I want you to start feeling that beat. And I want you to just like be honest, okay? Do you feel the beat of that heart? Okay, for the business. Do you feel that heart be still beating for the business, the works that you do, the service that you provide? Okay, the impact that you want to create. Does it really beat? Okay, your business. Can you still feel that heartbeat? Okay, and this like these thoughts of yours, like there's so much in here, like there's a lot of things that gets to our ears, and probably our mind is so cluttered. Okay, and um can you still like figure it out, or can you still like uh get into to a thought process and say, I still have time, I still have space, I still have mental space for the business that I want to do? Do you have that? Do you have that? Okay, I want you to come to that space right now, that you are very much aware that your heart is still beating, and your mind is still tuning in to the business, to the impact that you want to create, because it is important. Now, here's the thing. When you want to do something, and a lot of times we don't know what to do, okay, or we don't know how to get started, there is this almost always, okay, path that we take. Almost always, okay, many people would take. You want to do something, and you don't know what to do. Okay, let me know in the chat box. Okay, let me know if this is you. Okay, and what you do is you take the path that many people would say and call charismatic path. And what is the charismatic path? The charismatic path, or the influencer path, is that I want to do something, I want that results, and I go to the internet, or I go in a place where I can find that person that attracts me, and then I follow what that persons will tell me. So this is also coming from a space where you have been trained, or you have been raised to do things as you have been told. Like you have been advised to do this, and that. And so when you start your business, you copy that. Okay. And this time, because you're the one in charge, you're the one making the decision, what you do is you are the one deliberately taking the path of these gurus and uh, influencers, and you copy. And they, like when they tell you, get your lead magnet, get your email machines, get on, do this, do that, and you know that it's a charismatic path because you are struggling to follow. It's not you. It feels not your skin. Okay, it's not you, and you struggle because it's not you, and you don't want to be like that, but there's no other path that you can see but that. How many of you can connect with me? How many of you would say, yes, I got you, coach? How many of you that have realized that that's the path? Maybe you don't know it's called charismatic path or influencer path, but that's where you are. And so you struggle because it's not a second skin to you. Okay, yes, awesome. Okay, but do you know that there is a second path? There is a second path that you can do. There is a second path that you can take. It would take time, but you'll arrive and you'll start getting results. How many of you got that? How many of you wants that? How many of you wants to know that path? So one is the charismatic path that made you struggle, makes you feel uncomfortable, makes you like, that's not me, coach. That's not me. There's another path. Okay, I want that path. Okay, you want that path. You know what that path is? That path is the path of mastery. Okay. That's why all my courses, all my classes, okay, it's either I do a workshop or I do a master class, because I want to give my students the opportunity to master their skills, to master a craft, to master a theory, to master a model, to master something that would allow them to develop their own business. Okay, a path to mastery. So when you create the path to mastery, okay, when you take that path to mastery, it becomes yours. Okay, it becomes second skin to you. It becomes very natural to you. It would become part of who you are. It would become part of your system. How many of you wants that path of mastery? Okay, I want that. Okay, hashtag I want that, master. I want the path to mastery. I'm gonna unpack now the path to mastery. I'm gonna tell that to you now. Okay, just let me know you want the path to mastery. Okay, every single day. Okay, every single day we all do set of activities. Okay, and there are set of activities that you do that would lead you to mastery, and there are set of activities that would not lead you to mastery. And I want you to just like be very mindful right now and think of the things that you do. This is very simple. The first set of activities that you do are simple things. Simple things where you don't need a lot of thinking. I'm going to give you an example, and I want you to share your example as well. So what are the simple things or the simple activities that you do every single day that may be necessary or part of what you do in doing your business? Okay. A simple activity would be switching the switch of the light on and off. That's super simple to you. You don't need thinking. But you need to turn on and turn off the light for you to start working, right? That's part of the work that you do. It's as simple as deciding if, okay, a simple thing as getting a pen or getting your table fixed. Those are simple things. But there are things that are sophisticated. These are the things that requires you to think. Like, for example, I'm gonna go far off, okay, taking heart surgery. Doctors, the works of the doctors. Okay. So it's a different thing when you want to create a new recipe that's sophisticated. You want to be a surgeon or you want to do surgery that's super sophisticated. Another way for you to see the sophisticated activity versus the simple activities is this. Simple activities are activities that you can watch and do it by yourself. Sophisticated activities are activities that you cannot watch and do it by yourself. So imagine a doctor, okay, doing a surgery, and you're there, you're watching. And after the surgery, the doctor tells you, hey, do it. You've seen me watch, you've watched me do it. Do it on your own. Come on, you can do it. Have you realized that there's no amount of empowerment would make you do the surgery yourself by simply watching the surgeon did it or do the job? Opening your laptop or phone, Coach Nords, is something that Lindsay can watch. And you say, do it. That's simple, right? Now, the way we approach our business and the skills that we need is also the same. There are things that we need to do, there are things that we need to put in place in our business that are not simple, that are sophisticated, but we don't want to do the needed job. We don't want to do the mastery path. We don't want to master it. And we believe that by watching somebody do the talk, you learn how to talk. You can't. If you want to be a public speaker, you've learned, you have ended my class, the next thing you do is you show up in there and really talk. If you've been my student in the six figure, okay, 6 steps to six figure success, and I told you to create that one pager and distribute it, you just don't say, yeah, okay, these are the templates, done. You don't. You have to do it. What does it mean? It means that the path to mastery is that you don't watch and say, I can do it, but you watch, you learn, you practice. That's a path to mastery. Okay. So let me know in the chat box if you're getting this, because now I'm going to transition this to what you do in getting your clients. I'm going to transition this to marketing. Okay. I'm going to transition this to how is it you're not getting results in marketing, in getting clients, why your money, okay, so to get money in your business, you need marketing. You need to do marketing. So I'm going to transition this, okay, I'm going to transition this, but I need you to understand that contrary to what people would tell you, that create your sales funnel, can create your lead magnet, do your posting like this, or do the TikTok or do the reel, okay, you're gonna get money. You don't, you want, okay, you want, because marketing your products needs mastery. There are pieces there, okay, that you need to tuck in so that you get it, so that you get results, and you just don't hope and pray, but you get consistent result because you know the path to mastery. Okay, let me know in the chat box, let me know in the comment, I'm getting this, like I got it, coach, give me some emoji. Okay, before I transition this, I'm going to give you some time, please let me know, are you getting this, are you getting this? Okay, hashtag marketing, watch, learn, do, path to mastery. Yes, Coach Nords. Okay, let me know in the chat box. Are you still here? Okay, I'm going to transition this now to marketing. How many of you have a product now? I want you to put in a chat box, put in a comment. What is your product? What is your product? What is your service? What is it that you offer to people? Yeah. So I want you to put in there so we know exactly, uh, you know exactly how to offer this or how to use now what I'm going to unpack to you right now. Okay. So I like it. Okay, Coach Arnel said bread. Okay, bread. Okay. Who else? Come on, Coach Sean, put your product in there. Okay. Master Coach Jasmine, Coach Darbel, hello. Coach Orville, you're there. Put in the chat box, put in a comment. What is your product? Okay, put in your product in there. Put a name to your product. What do you offer? Put a name to your service. What do you offer? Come on, put in there. Skincare products. Okay, good, Coach Darbel. Coaching package. Okay, put in there. Okay, no matter what you offer, no matter what you, okay, camping. Okay, no matter what you offer, whatever product or services you have. Okay, there are three questions. Okay, there are three questions that clients, customers, if you are my students in the higher, in the buy your hat button, okay, these prospects or suspects of yours or your prospects will ask for them to be your buyer. Okay, there are basic questions. Of course, there's going to be a plus minus to this and give and take, but generally speaking, there are three questions that audience, people reading your post, seeing you on TikTok, on Reels, on FB Live, like what you're doing today, there are three questions that crosses the mind of the person watching you do what you do or hear you say what you say. Are you ready for the three questions? There are three questions here. Okay. And no matter what you offer, these three questions will work. And you will start finding now, where are you missing? Okay. Where do you miss the piece? Okay. You can find the missing piece in any of the three questions that I'm going to give you. And I want you to let me know if you have found the missing piece. Okay. So are you ready for the questions? Okay. How to master and overcome adversity. Okay. Now, question number one. When the client, when the customer, when the audience, where your suspect or your prospect came across with you, okay, the first question they would ask that would cross their mind, okay, would be, should I pay attention? Should I pay attention? Should I pay attention to this coach? Should I pay attention to this guru? Should I pay attention to this master? Should I pay attention to this seller? Should I pay attention to this person offering me a solution? That's the first question. Should I pay attention? And I'm sure you know that with digitization, with social media, and with the rise in automation, the attention span of people is getting shorter and shorter. But I'm not only talking about the attention span, I'm talking of you getting their attention. Like if they scroll their phone, okay, like they're going on their news feed, they're scrolling in there, would you get their attention? Okay, that's the first question. Should I pay attention? So if I'm looking for a person or a service that would repair or clean my aircon, I would pay attention to an ad that gives, those services. So my question to you is, like, do you know what would make your prospect or your suspect pay attention to you? Okay, I'm gonna answer that again in a while. Okay, but I want you to get that. Should I pay attention? That's the question. Should I pay attention? So, how do you get the attention of your clients? How do you get their attention? Do you know? Do you know? You get the attention of your clients if you are very clear, okay, you are very clear in your messaging. And there are only two types of message that would attract attention. And I would say, keep the attention. The first is, if what you are writing, so how many of you here, okay, how many of you here, you're writing, you're posting, you're showing up, and it feels like nobody is paying attention to you? Okay. Because you probably is putting a lot of effort to your content, but your content is not connecting because you're not able to give these two things. Either of these two things, only one of the two things will work. Okay, like you just choose one. You don't have to put both. Okay, only one actually. Whatever you offer, whatever live, whatever content that you're putting out in there, it should come in as an answer to two things, either of the two things, and you will get their attention. Is what you're writing, is what you're talking about, what you are opening up for a conversation, okay? is an answer to a problem that they have but they don't want to have, or an answer to something that they want to have but they don't have. So let me recap that. The attention you can get when what you are offering is a solution to a problem that your client have or your audience have, and they don't want to have that, or it is something that they want to have but they don't have it right now. So like, imagine you talking to your clients. Are you able to communicate either of these two? So like, for example, I can see Coach Darbelin here. Okay, are they able, like, are you able to communicate that your solution is for the client to have a younger looking skin that they don't have, or a wrinkle free like face at the age of 50 or 60, or a face that would still a head turner, okay, even if you are already past, okay, past 50 or 60. So that would catch the attention. Are you getting me this? Are you getting me on this thing? Okay, let me know in the chat back. Yes, I want a yes. Connecting master, I like that. Okay, so think about it. When you are connecting with your clients, are you able to handle the first question, or like that attention? Okay, because that question is, should I pay attention to you? No matter, like, you can talk, when you, it's one thing when you scroll the phone and there's a cat, there's a dog. Don't get me wrong, okay? And that they give us smile, they make us laugh, they make us feel good at that moment. But that would not keep our attention for long, right? So I probably, like in my case, I probably would have, I'm resting and I look at the cat, I look at the dog, it's funny. Okay, watch it, but it doesn't give me anything I don't have. I have a dog and I have cats, a lot of cats in, by the way. Um, so that would not hold my attention. Are you getting me here? Okay. Put in the chat box. You're getting me here. Okay. Oftentimes you talk about me as a life coach, me as this and this and this. What would that do to me? What is it that you can give that I don't have, but I want to have? Or what problem do I have today that if I get to you, I would probably not get it anymore? Okay. So that's the first question. Can you get my attention? Okay. Okay, Coach Lian. Yes. Okay, getting. Okay, I'm going to move now to my question number 2. Question number 2 is this. Question number 2 is, can I trust you? Can I trust you? Can I trust you? Now, oftentimes, people sees you and they miserably find the miserably missing the link. Like they are miserable at looking at the link before, with what you offer, with how you look and how you present yourself. Like, imagine you are offering a clothing, okay? And I look at you and you're not dressed well. You're offering a car and I don't feel you comfortable with the car, or you come in a tricycle, or you would walk. Imagine, like, why salespeople the salespeople would have their own cars. They would be given and provided with a company car because they represent. That's a picture of the trust. Okay. Now, the trust, however, okay, if you want the path to mastery, begins with the messaging. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You have to be centering your message into the skills that you have, because I know that you have a skills right now. Now, if you center that message to a skill that you display already, then chances are you will be able to increase their hands of saying yes to you. Yes to you. So let me share with you a couple of messaging that you can incorporate. Okay, incorporate. Okay, how many of you here you are talking to mothers or parents, okay, and you want to help parents with their children? I know Coach Marife have, okay, fathers, you're here, okay. Think about you saying, hire me as a coach, or hire me as a mentor, or hire me as a consultant, and you saying, okay, a part of all your chit chat and all the things that you're sharing, you tell the person, or you tell your audience, you know what, I can help you respond calmly when your teenager drop a bombshell or drop something you don't like. Or, you know what, I can help you respond to an erring employee without losing your temper. Or if you are a consultant, you probably can say, I can help you, okay, fire a valuable employee but is too costly to keep and detrimental to the company. I can help you take control of yourself in front of your audience, even if you feel panic keying inside or you're having your social anxiety. Think about that messaging now. Think about that kind of messaging that you can incorporate to increase trust of people to you. Because that messaging can only be done when it is anchored or connected directly to the skills that you have. Coach Sean, I love that light bulb moment. Did you get your missing piece, Coach Sean? Are you getting the missing piece? Are you getting it, Coach Sean? Light bulb. Good, good, good. Let me know in the chat box. Do you have some light bulb moments here? Do you have some aha moments? I'm going on my last point. Okay. Are you getting your hashtag back my moment? Are you getting some hashtag ROI return of insight here? Because I'm gonna drop my third questions now. Yes. Okay, I have 3 yeses there. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Now, the third question, okay, is this. Is what you offer right for me? Is what you offer right for me? So think about, okay, a client, or you get the attention, whom when they, when you get the attention, your messaging is connecting to them. And of course, when they check your digital footprints, it's there, it's aligned. And now the last part is what you offer good enough for me? Is it really for me? Because that's the question there. Oftentimes, okay, so in my case, if I want an aircon service provider, okay, a cleaning service provider, is that offer of yours really what I need? Do I really need that offer for me? Or, yeah, sure, I heard you. You can help me do that with my children, with my teenager. But this is really for me? Is it really for me? If you are a relationship coach here, or an entrepreneur coach, or a business coach, this is beautiful, by the way. Maybe you can tell your client, I can help you um, tell your husband that you will be quitting your six-figure job to start a business. What about that? Or If you are, you know, helping singles who are breadwinners, okay, I'm going to help you, or I'm going to assist you, I'm going to coach you, or I'm going to provide you that support to tell your parents or to tell your relatives that this time it's me. I'm settling down and it's coming in about 3 to 6 months. How do you say that? Can you see that? So can you see that connectivity, that when you start putting that in the space or in the algorithm of how you're showing up, that immediately connects you with your audience, and it immediately gives them that, I think I can trust this person. I think I can, hmm, maybe I can listen. I can hold further. I can have longer my attention and start looking at the person. Yeah, awesome. So the last part, okay, the last part of can I, is your offer really good for me? So here's the thing, okay, for client to see that, okay, that product is for them, it's almost always required that they experience it. So they either experience it with your free consultation, complimentary, they experience that in a space where you're together, so they're getting it from you even if they're not paying you yet, or they're getting it from your resources that you give for free, or they're getting it from a hands pass on experience. It means that they probably have a relative, a friend who get a solution from you, who experience you. You solve that because now they're able to see that's there, like there's a tangible thing in there. But before I go, okay, before I go, I'm sure you're getting some aha moments here, life bulb, according to Coach Sean. I want to close this conversations or training moment with you with, have you ever realized that you probably have gotten all these pieces together in the past and you still hit the wall? You still hit the wall. And you have these three questions. Am I doing it right? Am I doing the right thing? So am I doing it right, or am I doing the right thing? Am I doing it right? Or why am I doing this? How many times you have hit the wall, or like all of these things you're trying to figure it out? Okay, you probably have heard these versions of what I'm sharing with you tonight, but you hit that and you still get that nagging voice that asks you, questions you, and makes you doubt, made you doubt. You Are you doing the right thing? Are you doing it right? Or is it really for you? Okay, how many of you experienced that in the past? How many of you have experienced that in the past? Let me know in the chat box, please. Me, hashtag me. Okay, me. Have you felt that in the past? Okay, if you are watching this on a replay, this is very important. I want you to really come into space and realize how many times you've asked these questions. Either of these three questions, or probably these three questions, always comes in trifecta, like the three of them coming in. Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing it right? Is this the right thing for me? Should I be doing this? All of this. And it's a nagging voice. And this keeps you now flat-footed, procrastinating, not moving, stuck, or feeling lost. So let me close this by saying, you will always hit the wall. You will always hit the wall. You will always hit the wall. These three questions will always come out. These three nagging voices, okay, would come in unannounced, unwelcome, They will always bring that doubt and confusion in your space. They will always be there. No matter how you perfected the strategies that I have shared with you, and no matter how you put all these things together, because the real missing piece in your life is someone and somebody who will hold the rope for you and who will help you process your thoughts. This question, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing it right? Is this for me? You need someone to hold the rope, go through with you, and help you assess everything. Many times, many people hit rock bottom and hit the wall and not able to recover because, as Bill Gates said, everyone needs a coach. If you don't have a coach, that's the missing piece. This is Master Coach A for Rising Info Live, 0917-586-1661. I look forward serving you. I look forward having our strategy call. That's complimentary. So dial 0917-586-1661. I'll see you again next Wednesday for another episode of Rising Info Live, brought to you by Rise Up Creatives. Good night, everyone. Have a great evening. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Thank you. Good night.